What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have some good parts, hopefully. Anyways, so I got a couple packages. I got a package from Lowdoller Motorsports, and then my line for from Amazon. So we'll go ahead and do a quick unboxing of the stuff that I ordered, and show you what we're going to be doing today. Alright, so go ahead and start with what we got. I got a new oil pressure sensor. Not that the one I have is bad, but some extra wire, some connectors just in case, and then the oil sensor mount, and then the bolts and bracket. I know I have another bolt somewhere, but you can't forget the koozie. So that's what we got there for that. And then we have all this. Got an A-line, dash 4 line, and then fittings for the sensor. And then I bought a bunch of a variety of things. I bought a longer one, I bought a shorter one. Wasn't really sure what I was going to need lengthwise, but essentially, show you how this is. Get a look if you're not familiar. So, got our sensor. This is 150 psi. So, if you look at this, it's got, you can see all the way through, and then it's got some on the back, and then all the way through. So, obviously, I'm only going to be using 2 of these ports. So, essentially, you'll screw your sensor in, like so. Obviously, put tape on it so it don't leak. And then, screw your fitting in, and then your line. And then, this will go in the oil thing, the oil fitting on the back of the block, or where mine's at. So just so you get the general idea of how this is supposed to go, just in case if you didn't. But go ahead and put that back in the sleeve. And I was kind of brainstorming, trying to figure out how I was going to do this bracket. I'll show you guys where I think I'm going to put it, and then kind of go from there, see if it's going to work or not. It should, but I know how that works. So I don't know how well this is going to work, but if you see this bolt hole and then this one, I plan on putting the bracket there. This is on the subframe. And then obviously once we get this removed, you'll be able to see it more, but that's where I got. And I actually already started with a piece of aluminum that I had. I just took a piece of tape and then took a pencil and then colored on the outside of it so I can mark my holes. As you can see, I already marked my holes, so that should be where those holes need to be. I'm going to go ahead and drill those out, make sure that this fits down in there, right where it's supposed to be. Get it to focus right down there, and see if we can get that mounted and hopefully make it nice bracket. So let's go ahead and set you guys back up and then go ahead and drill these out and make sure it's all good. So go ahead and touch it. Alright, as you can see, I got this in here. I got it test fit, but I did cut it a little long because I knew I was going to cut angles on it. So I'm going to go ahead and bend this here and then test fit it again to make sure that the hole's lined up. It's a little too long where I can't get it to fit, so I'm going to go ahead and bend this and then see where we're at.
I took the hoses with me so that I can make sure that they're going to fit. Bang bang. So I'm going to have to weld this into
Well,
the wheel cell so that I'm capable of
per as usual.
to our factory equipment. Like, I don't want to have to open the back, you know what I'm saying, and see that I tried at the gas station and through the back to fill up my fuel cell. I wanted to still fill up the same. Anyhow, we are now on the same page. It's currently Monday morning, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here so I can get started on tomorrow's video. So that's what we're going to be doing. Get the fuel cell up finally, and then I need to move on to the intake manifold, in which I have found a couple of different Trailblazer SS manifolds that I like.
Alright, so got that bent up. This all fits good. And I'm going to go ahead and bend this tab out.
In an attempt to make some kind of profit. But one thing for sure, this truck's got enough problems as it is. It doesn't need any help.
Alright, so I had to trim this bracket down a little bit. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So I'm going to drill another hole. Although the kids seem pretty confident that the problem with the Falcon has been rectified, I'm not so sure. And I would rather find out Alright.
on the diet rather than in Texas, 1,000 miles away from home and 1,000 miles away from the shop.
So,
Thankfully, Jack was willing to come in on Sunday and open the shop so we could put the car on the dyno and check it out. We're not here to tune the car today or try to make improvements on horsepower. We're just trying to make sure that the car doesn't break up when we put it underway.
can't even see anything I'm doing. Alright, so, got this. I'm just getting this. And then somehow figure out where to bend this. Well, it's not pretty. So we go ahead and let's put it pretty high. Get the bolt for this, and then. Sorry. All right. So bracket bent. It's not perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. So I'm using a vise, but I found this one bolt. I'm gonna use this reference down in there, and then. So we go ahead and mark it marked, and I'll go ahead and drill that out. Now, should work, should line right up, bolt up, no problems. Drop it through, boom. Be able to bolt it. Looks a little ridiculous. Probably not level, but it's a work. Alright, so I got this bracket pretty much cleaned up for the most part. So focus. So, got this cleaned up, looks pretty good. I forgot about these nut certs. Instead of having to put a nut behind it. So I put these nut certs in, and we'll go ahead, get this mounted, and see what it looks like. Alright, so go ahead. Alright, well, that's mounted in there. I think it turned out okay for what it is. We will screw things in, press that on there. It'll work out good. I can. This wiring's loose just so I can keep everything out of the way, so. But I think it's gonna work out real good. I think that's gonna work out perfect. So now all we gotta do is get this oil filter off and see what we got going on under here to make sure that this is all gonna work like we want it to. So we will get to that and see what we got going on. There we go. I got it. You'll see that. That's not see that at all. And then just trying to figure out how I want to run this line. Pretty much say. Say. Fine, got it. Now, Thick. So, I think that's gonna be my best option. Is just set up right here. So, I think that's gonna be my best option. And I'll be able to do that. Is just like that, and then yeah, I think that's what it's gonna have to be. I don't think it looks too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and get these things tightened up and get everything all tightened up and go from there. All right, so now that I'm finally at the finishing stages, I got this all wrapped up. It's just ready to go back on. Got that blocked off. I had to change routing. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get this on, and I'll show you the end result. Alright, so this is what I got. Got it coming out over. Sensors plugged in. Should be all good to go. I know it's got a little kink there. We'll just have to see how this goes. If I gotta relocate this, I gotta relocate it. I'm not too pressed on it. I'm positive this is gonna solve our issue. That's when I went to go take that sensor off, it was actually pretty loose. I couldn't get it off with my fingers, but it didn't take much to get that sensor off, and there wasn't a whole lot of good sealing on it. So, but this should seal it up pretty good. Shouldn't have any more issues. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. Well, I guess technically Wednesday morning now. Got working in a couple hours, so. But I think this is going to be good. I'm going to go ahead and get the oil filter back on. And then tomorrow, I guess I'm going to crank it up, see if there's any oil leaks anywhere, and then go from there. See what happens.